What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. I'm just gonna get set up here. And while we wait till everybody comes on. All right. How is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling this afternoon? Oh my goodness. It is Thoughtful Thursday. I can't believe it. And not only that, but we are in a new month, man. Month of November. So what is it that everybody has for their month of November? What intentions have you put out there for yourselves? This is bloody awesome. I love it. I love it. We are just moving right along in the year. Okay, so I want to show everybody this. So today we are going to speak about immunity, your immune system, and how to keep it happy, healthy, and defend it from all the bad guys, okay? So we're going to discuss that today. Hi, Auntie Snail. It is starting to get a little chilly. Welcome to Canada. Anyways, so, okay. So before we begin, for those of you who do not know who I am your culinary nutritionist, Keisha Luke. And today we are speaking about nutrition education on immunity, okay, our immune system. As well, for any of those of you who are in the Toronto area, Vaughan area, Richmond Hill, Mississauga, Etobicoke area, Scarborough area, I do as well have a cooked meal service called Nutrition It Up. It's all about wholesome foods, okay? Being able to intake wholesome foods, of course, already pre-made. You just heat it up and you eat it. And these foods are going to assist in being able to, of course, maintain energy levels, of course, because when you eat, right? And provide you with its wholesome foods, okay? So for us here at Keisha Luke Nutrition and Catering, again, just to understand a little bit about us, food is not just about fuel. Food is not fuel for us. Food is energy, okay? And we need to start understanding that, changing our mindsets as to how we are intaking foods. What is our relationship with foods, okay? That's really, really important that we understand that, because when we start to understand that, then we're going to start to understand what it is our body needs and or what it is it wants, okay? And from there, we are able to also acquire the tools that we need in order to maintain a healthier lifestyle, alrighty? So for all of your foodie in-home catering, all of your cooked meal services, anything like that, hit me up. Let me know for all your nutritional coaching, okay? My website, actually, I need to post that, www.keishaluke.com, or just PM me, send me a DM, alright? So today, let's get to it. Now, for those of you, I'm taking it back a little old school, okay? My brother's going to kill me because I used his Legos. It's all good. Alrighty. So, I want everybody to take a look at this. So, we are going to speak about the immune system. Okay, so, right now, I just want to show everybody how this is going to work. I want to discuss our immune system. So, I'm not good at drawing, okay? But I am great when it comes to using these guys, all right? Does everybody remember Legos? Yo, these were bomb growing up. Let me tell you, this was the thing, okay? Using little Lego men and stuff. And the little horsies. Okay, so we'll get back to that. All right. So he just needs to kind of stick on here. All right, you're going to stay there. Okay, so what is the immune system? What is it? We always speak about it. We hear about it. We hear about, having a decreased immune system, an increased immune system. Let's talk about it now. What the heck is it? Okay, so in a nutshell, your immune system is basically a network of like cells, tissues, organs, everything. So take a look at this bowl. This is basically your immune system, okay? So you have let's say your cells here, you have these organs, these little things are organs, and you have your tissues. So let's say that these are your tissues, okay? And so what happens, they all will work together, simultaneously together as one, in order to help fight against any like foreign invaders or anything like that. So that's this guy. Alrighty, so we are all, as a network here, our immune system is going to help to fight off this bad guy, alright? So, this is what's going to happen, alright? And when I say, of course, when I'm speaking about foreign invaders. I'm speaking about things such as toxins, such as chemicals, fungi, parasites, bacteria, anything like that that actually changes and decreases our constitution. So, which is our body makeup, okay, to make you feel sick or flu-like, right, where you have the flu-like symptoms. Okay. So how does the body defend itself? So basically we have something called our white blood cells, okay? And so you have 3 in particular white blood cells. So you have like something called your neutrophils, which are the most abundant white blood cells that you can have in your body, okay? So I'm just gonna show you via pictures, okay? So you're not gonna no longer see my face right now. I just wanna show what's going on here. Ta-da, can everybody see that? Okay, awesome. So you have the white blood cells. So let's say that these are your white blood cells, okay? All these little dots that you see, those are all of our white blood cells, okay? And what's happening is you have, so like I said, you have the neutrophils, which are abundant of them. So let's pretend here that you have a whole lot. All of these are all the white blood cells, which we'll call neutrophils. And these are responsible for ingesting and destroying any of the bad bacteria. So, the bad guys, okay? So all of these bad boys are wiping away the bad guy, okay? That's what it's doing. Then you have something called your eosinophils. I can never pronounce that correctly, so pardon me if I'm bastardizing it. So it ingests and destroys basically the antigen or the antibody combination. So in English, if you suffer, let's say, from any allergic reactions or anything like that, what ends up happening is it secretes enzymes to help break down something called histamine, which causes that allergic reaction in the body. So you'll actually notice that people with who have allergic disorders, they actually have a high level of these type of white blood cells because it actually tries to tame it to keep it at bay, okay, when it comes to the allergic reaction. So in English, let's say this is you. Let's say you're having an allergic reaction and your face gets all red and all of that stuff, right? And everything like that. What ends up happening is already in our bodies, we actually already have, like I said, the higher levels of this type of a white blood cell, okay? And so it's already just holding it down, keeping it at bay, right? We're going to put back on the hat because that's going to act as our defense mechanism. So this is our white blood cell, the little hat, and that is going to keep it tamed at bay when it comes to the allergic reaction, okay? Then we have something called your basophils, which are lymphocytes. Your basophils, you have something called your lymphocytes as well as your monocytes, okay? So specific for the development of, you'll hear like your T cells and your B cells and your NK cells. So all we're speaking about here is your T cells are matured in your thymus gland, okay? You have your B cells, which are in your bones, and then you have your NK cells, which are also known as your natural killer cells, okay? So that's, again, is everywhere, and that helps to fight any infections or the cancerous cells. So it helps to fight these bad guys, okay? So if you, can you see that? Okay, so if you can pretend that this is your basophils, it's saying, hey guys, yo, what's up, you know? And it's going after the bad guys, okay? That's what it's doing. So the bad guy is down. That's how we defend our immune system. Okay, and then you have, of course, something called your monocytes. Your monocytes is your largest cell in the blood, and it's a garbage collector. So if you picture, here's the good guy, alrighty? So you actually have your good guy here, and here's the bad guys, right? So this is your bacteria, right? These two, this is your bacteria, your virus, everything that's coming to invade your body, alrighty? So it wants to come and it wants to invade your body to be like, yo, what are you doing over there? I want to come in. I want to take over your body. And it's saying, no, that's not going to happen, right? So what ends up happening is when it comes to your monocytes, like I said, your largest cell in your body, it's actually that garbage collector. So it's going to say, hey, you're not coming in, dude, because guess what I have? I have the whole food nutrition behind me, right? So it's going to fight it off, ward it off, and it's going to take it down, okay? So that's how it's going to ward off and keep your body healthy. Hi, Justin. Okay, something else that's very, very important that we need to understand is your lymphatic system, okay? Your lymphatic system is also important in keeping your body healthy. Let me tell you, I love visuals, guys. I'm having so so much fun with this. I hope everybody's understanding this, because this is one of the easiest ways where I'm like, you know what, let's have some fun today in explaining this, because sometimes it can get so bloody boring, let me tell you. Today I am bringing out the inner child. Don't worry about how old I am. Don't worry. All right, so our lymphatic system is very, very important when it comes to our immune system, okay? And warding and fighting off, like I said, colds, flus, viruses. So if actually your kids and or yourself, if you find that you get sick a lot, especially during this time around October, November, December times, like when we have the season change, that's when you know you need to boost up your immune system, okay? You should have actually been boosting from a little bit before that, but again, it's never too late. Doesn't matter how old you are, it's never too late, okay? So our lymphatic system, which is basically a system of organs, okay? So you have your, you have something called your spleen, for instance, your thymus gland, your tonsils, and the lymph nodes. So lymph nodes actually are, I have to show you on my own body, lymph nodes actually sit in the crevices, so like in between here, behind the knee, right? You have lymph nodes here as well, and these all are, they actually help to ward off and to fight off, like I said, viruses and diseases, okay? And then you have ducts. Ducts are actually what help to drain all that bad bacteria and stuff like that and keep you healthy, okay? So your lymphatic system provides continuous cleaning, so continuous cleaning, right? So just as we're gonna clean here, and by doing that, it actually helps to operate at the cellular level. So coming back to our little diagram here, remember I said how these are our cells. So let's pretend that these are our cells, right? Okay, every little dot is our cell in our body. And what happens is the lymphatic system, it provides continuous cleansing, okay? So our lymph, is fluid, okay? So through the fluid, so I'm going to add some water. Woo, there we go. Okay, so that, there we go. It's providing the actual cleansing that it needs. See how it's moving here? The water? Woo, I don't know if you guys can see that too well. But, okay, so the water, it is cleansing and it's moving. So that, pretend that is your lymph, and what's happening is it's the fluid that's moving throughout our bodies to keep us healthy, okay? To keep our immune systems strong and to get rid of any waste. So it's basically cleaning and it's washing away, oops, here we go. So it's washing away all the bad guys. Woo, there it goes. Okay, so this guy's moving. Woo, there we go. And he's down, okay? So that's what ends up happening. I'm having so much fun with this. Woo, I'm hoping everybody's, oh, I love this. Let me tell you, I love diagrams. This is so much fun, let me tell you. I never understood it before when it came to all these sciences and all these, you know, the big talks and everything like that. Guys, just use diagrams in order to understand these things. Like, let me tell you, science becomes so much more fun, okay? And understanding the body becomes so much more fun when you're doing this. I'm going to take a drink to the... All right, so what compromises our immunity, our immune system? When I speak about compromising, I'm speaking about what invades, what decreases our immune system. I know, I'm having way too much fun. Yo, this brings back the childhood days of Lego, man. I am telling you, I'm bringing it back. Bringing out the inner child, as I said. Okay, so what compromises our immune system? Stress, okay? So when you are, let's say you're at work, you're having a stressful day, stressful week, months, whatever it may be, stress actually invades the body, decreases the immune system, keeps it low. Chemicals, whether it is household cleaners, whether it's like pesticides, additives in our foods, okay? If you are eating the, what do you call it, like the box stuff and all that stuff, that's what happens, okay? Yes, they are Legos. These were the bomb. Antibiotics. What happens when we introduce antibiotics? It is a foreign substance, okay? So our bodies cannot detect it. So what ends up happening, antibiotics actually kill the good and the bad bacteria in our bodies. So then it does decrease our immune system or lower our immunity levels. So what we have to do is eat the good guys. Okay, we have to eat, see? He's waving at you saying, yeah, man. We have to eat more of the good guys in order to boost our immune system and to keep this guy out. Alrighty? to keep it lowered and decreased. Then we have things such as disorders, which we know, such as allergies, for instance. Lupus, okay? Lupus is another one. Pernicious anemia, rheumatoid arthritis. You'll also hear it being called an autoimmune or a self-attacking self disorder, okay? That's when, again, we do not have enough of the white blood cells in order to assist our bodies. It's actually when when within our own bodies, it's being, our bodies cannot detect that it is not foreign, it's a foreign substance, so our bodies are actually eating itself, okay? It's attacking our cells, right? Our own immunity levels. So how is it that we can help ourselves? How is it that we can build better? So we spoke about, again, the good and the bad guys. We have the fluid going on, right? So what happens now how are we able to assist our bodies, right? In being able to boost our immunity. So, taking a look at our diagram. Okay, so what happens here, the more we eat our, of course, whole food nutrition. So for instance, when we're speaking about things such as vitamin C helps to boost your immunity levels, okay? So with vitamin C, for instance, foods like oranges, the strawberries, the papayas, the cantaloupes, a camu sea berry, right? That assists in boosting our good guys here, okay? So the more we eat the whole food nutrition, it's going to help to ward off this guy. So this guy can't break down our walls. You see that? Yeah, man. So he can't get through, right? So anytime our immune system is lowered, guess what happens? They're able to invade, right? And come in and take over. But the more that you eat this, right? Okay, we're just going to put him in the bowl right now. Then we are able to build up our defense mechanisms. Okay? So this guy, he can't get through. So he's probably like, hey, what's going on over there? You see what I'm saying? And he's like, nope, you can't get through, man. Guess what? I got my immunity up. I got my whole food nutrition. So you cannot get through. See what I'm saying? Yay! So I'm excited. So the more that you consume things such as whole food nutrition, so dark leafy greens, okay, for instance, a greens drink like spirulina, chlorella, what do you call it? Superfoods, a lot of the superfoods, right? You can mix these in water and things like that and drink them, or even juicing, right? Wheatgrass and things like that. Something called as well St. John's wort. Again, any of these herbs or anything I'm mentioning, please do not just go out and buy them and intake them. I'm not telling you that. That is not for this purpose of this discussion today. It is to give you an understanding as to how to use things using whole food nutrition, okay? And again, if you are experiencing any other certain symptoms, okay, if you're pregnant or anything like that, you do have to consult a doctor or a health practitioner or physician prior to intaking any of these, okay? So again, this is just information in which I'm going to name certain things, but I also am going to name a whole food in which you can intake that, okay? So vitamin C, as I said, you have the oranges, you have strawberries. Oranges are acidic, so those of you who do have acid, high levels of acid in the system, I do not highly suggest it. I would suggest, more so, let's say strawberries if you don't have that allergic reaction because of the histamine to strawberries, papayas, cantaloupes, anything like that. Or as I said, the camu berry as well. Consuming more of your greens, so your spirulina, chlorella, Swiss chard, wheatgrass as well. These are a great way to keep your immune system boosted and up. And as well, remember, when you boost your immune system, how is it that you feel? Your energy levels are up. Your skin looks better. You're clearing more. Your liver, especially your organs. That's something that we fail to realize, okay? One of the things people are always saying, oh yeah, I'm healthy, I eat well, I eat this, I eat that, I intake all of these things. One thing that we fail to realize though is, are we absorbing what it is that we are intaking, that we are ingesting? That's what's important, okay? Especially our organs. Our organs take a brutal hit every single day. So we need to make sure that we are flushing, especially our liver, one of the most important organs. We have to make sure that we are flushing our organs every single day, okay? So keep that in mind as well. Oil of oregano, nasty, but so good for you. Okay, make sure it, of course, is diluted in olive oil or in an oil or anything like that. So anything when it comes to oil of oregano. Are we back? Yes, we're back. Sorry, guys. Okay, reconnection. Don't know what happened. So oil of oregano, when it comes to that, for instance, if you actually have the raw herb of oregano, whether it is fresh and or dried, you can season it up with, on your chicken, let's say your fish, or even your veggies, and it tastes really, really good. You can have it roasted, steamed, however it is that you sauteed, however it is that you like your veggies, okay? So you can actually use that, you can use it in its purest, its rawest form, rather than having it in an oil form, okay? Then we are looking at things such as let's say, for instance, such as B vitamins, very, very important as well. So you can get that, again, when it comes to food, whole food nutrition, peppers. Like when I say peppers, bell peppers. You can get your B vitamins even through dark leafy greens. You can get it in a lot more of your fruits and vegetables, to be honest with you, okay? So again, whatever it is, use whole food nutrition as your supplementation, man. That's what it's about here, okay? Food is not just fuel, as I mentioned. Food is energy. And when we can understand that, we are going to understand the types of food that our bodies need to maintain this energy, okay? To maintain our energy levels. So I hope all of you enjoyed my little, diagrams and stuff. Ooh, it is all wet here. Crap. Right? I love to talk about bringing back Legos, man. These are the toys. I'm telling you. Gone were the days, man. So thank you all for watching this. Thank you for coming out. Like us up, like and share our page to get notified when we go live every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 o'clock when we do our cooking demos and our nutrition education as well, okay? So again, you're here with Keisha Luke, your culinary nutritionist. Thank you all. I send you all love and light. For any of your meal services or anything like that, hit me up if you are in the Toronto area, Scarborough area. All of that greatness, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, you name it, I got you covered. You don't want to cook, you don't know how to cook, don't have friggin' time, want diverse meals every single week, vegan, vegetarian, meat, fish and seafood as well, I got you. I'm your girl. So until next week, everybody, happy Thoughtful Thursday. Have an awesome weekend. Go and relax, stay warm, okay, for all my North Americans, especially if you are going through a little bit of a detox and stuff and cleansing right now, as I am myself. Stay warm, okay, we have to stay warm here. And until next week when we are cooking on Tuesday at 12 o'clock, love you all. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.